is realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one that you had envisioned for yourself. And I barely made it on today, y'all. I have a just splitting damn headache. It's driving me crazy. So it's what can I talk about that's going to be really quick and I don't really need notes. I know how to deal with headaches. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I tend to be plagued with migraines and I think this headache is I went and had a lovely massage this morning, but I was really naughty. So I think pushing those toxins through, I don't know. I mean, I have enough health issues. It could literally be about anything, but I think that's what it was. So I thought it's a natural. I'll talk about how I deal with my headaches because, excuse me, I can't run off to the doctor every time I have a severe headache because I'd be at the doctor all the damn time. Excuse me, it's allergy season. Um, I go in every 3 months and get Botox for my migraines, and it helps a lot because I used to have really bad headaches almost every single day. Now I only get them once in a while, but this one's a doozy. So, my favorite tips on how to deal with severe headaches. Number one, make sure you're hydrated. We are a very dehydrated society, but I drink usually 80 to 100 ounces of water a day, sometimes more, sometimes a little less. I try not to go much less than that. But when I'm sore like this, when my body is unhappy, I've got headache, and because I have fibromyalgia, everything it just cascades. Everything hurts. It's extra important to make sure that I drink enough water. If you don't like the taste of water, I'm sorry, that's not an excuse. You're an adult. Find something to put in it that makes you happy. I have an essential oil blend that I love the taste of, and I like that better than fruit because I don't like stuff. I just don't like stuff floating around in my water. I'm really weird like that. But of course, you can put lemon in your water. You can put cucumbers in your water. You can put just about anything you want in your water. But you got to drink water. And a good rule of thumb: if your pee smells, you've either been eating asparagus or you need to drink more water. Your urine should be pretty pale yellow to clear. And if it's dark colored and it has a smell, you are definitely not drinking enough water. And not only is that bad for your God, it's bad for everything, but think about the work you're putting your kidneys through. Just have some more water, damn it. Peppermint oil and lavender. If you have ever met me face to face, you know, I usually smell like peppermint and lavender. And the reason I usually smell like peppermint and lavender is I have found, I don't know, people like to poo poo essential oils, but if I put them on the base of my skull, which is where most of my headaches stem from, it really quiets things down back there. I put it at the base of my skull and on my temples. Um, I think it helps. Honestly, I think it helps as much as acetaminophen. Now, if it's a really bad headache, I do both. If it's still bad, I'll escalate it. But I try to stay away from ibuprofen or Tylenol just because ibuprofen's hard on your gut, Tylenol's hard on your liver. I have enough problems. I don't need to add that kind of stuff to the mix. So I try to stay natural when I can. You know what else is really beneficial? An ice pack. I like to put an ice pack at the base of my skull. Now, a lot of people want to reach for heat because it hurts, but you don't want heat, especially not for a headache. Heat might make you feel more relaxed. It's certainly more cozy than ice, but heat induces swelling. Ice reduces swelling. So reach for the ice pack. And it took me a while to make the transition. I was like, this sucks. I don't like ice packs. But now, even in the dead of winter, and I'm not very far from the Arctic Circle, even in the dead of winter, I feel a lot better if I reach for an ice pack instead of a heat pack. Not being said, in the dead of winter, I don't always reach for the ice pack. Stretch your back, stretch your neck, do some gentle yoga. Go online, go on YouTube or whatever video hosting site you like, and just look up yoga for headaches. You could even put in yoga for migraine or yoga for tension headache, yoga for stress headache. I guarantee you something's going to pop up. You'll find something that you can do that's going to help alleviate a lot of that. You get a foam roller. These are really cheap. I think they're pretty easy to come by. I know Amazon has them, but our local, I'm trying to think of what it would compare to. It's a Kroger division, but our local Fred Meyer store carries or at least used to carry foam rollers. I honestly have no idea if they still do or not. But you can get online, a wonderful technology age. You can get online and you can find all kinds of help from chiropractors and physical therapists who will show you exercises to do with a foam roller to help alleviate your headache. You can meditate. Years ago, it's kind of funny. I went to I have no problem seeing a physician's assistant, and it was really interesting my response to this guy because it was the first time I ever felt this way. But I went into this physician's assistant and I have stomach flu. I have a stomach bug. He said, "What makes you say that?" Well, I headache and I got body aches and I'm super, super nauseous. I can't stand it. And he's like, "But you have fibromyalgia." And I said, "Well, yeah." He goes, "Well, that probably explains your body aches." He says, and as for the nausea, he said, it's from your headache. It's like, "Dude, no, it's not. It's not from my headache." He said, "Yeah, you're getting migraines. You're making you nauseous." I was like, "No, I used to get migraines. These aren't migraines. These are tension headaches." Well, through process of elimination, we discovered that I get both at the same time. and but I went to my regular MD and I was like, "You'll never believe what this guy told me. This guy says I'm nauseous because of my headaches." And she says, "Yeah, you are." She says, That's very probably true, especially because of where your headaches are." Well, because my headaches are at the base of my skull. Your vagus nerve, which is one of the main nerves into your gut. Actually, I think it is the main nerve into your gut, but the vagus nerve runs right through that channel. So when all that gets pissed off and inflamed, it puts pressure on the vagus nerve, which um, stimulates your fight or flight response, which is the last thing you need. That's why when you don't feel good, it's why you tend to get anxious, because when you don't feel good, and you start to get your body starts to tense up, it gets that vagus nerve going. So if you just take a few minutes to meditate, you don't even, it doesn't have to be very long, just 10 minutes. Just quiet your mind. It'll make a big difference. And I know when you have a headache, it's like, shut the hell up. But I'm telling you, this stuff works because I've been doing this stuff for a long time. Although now I'm going to share with you and I should have looked up how much this thing costs. This is my all-time very favorite headache tool. And I can't say I just discovered this because I've had this tool for a while, but I used it for a different purpose. This is a fascia blaster. By the way, aren't my nails really cool? But this is a fascia blaster. This is, I believe this is the face blaster. I should know this. But I've had one for several years and I do use it on my face. Well, I ordered some new fascia blasters recently. So I was on Ashley Black's website and looking around and I found the most clever idea for this thing. Pop it into a Ziploc bag and then you can get the fascia on your scalp. And this has been seriously a game changer for me because when I get tension headaches, I get these just really thick ropes that go back from my temple all the way back. It's just my whole head's a damn mess. This thing feels so freaking amazing. It goes so far to unkinking all of those tight knots. And it just makes me a hell of a lot happier, which gotta say, I'm really proud of myself for still being in a good mood today. Now I'll own it. I have felt terrible the last 2 days. I've been very short-tempered and I'm very impatient, but I keep reminding myself that, you know what? Maybe today's not the best day, but I have a lot of good things in my life and I need to be more grateful. And it's been a challenge, but I've managed to stick with it. So I'm really proud of that. But that is all I have for tonight because I need to go get on my ice pack and nurse this damn headache. I hope y'all have a great evening. You have any questions? I am not a doctor, but I am very, very skilled at dealing with headaches. So drop me a line on Twitter at Alaskan Courtney. I'll be happy to share with you, some yoga videos that I like or some meditations to help you get started. Anything I can do to help, drop me a line. Have a great night. And I will be, whoops. I just knocked over my foam roller. I will be back Friday at 5 o'clock Alaska time. Good night.